Well, it's International Podcast Day, guys, and the fucking podcasts that I checked out on YouTube were pretty well staffed, basically, with like a few people that had like guests on their show, and it was fully equipped with all the body language that speaks to you when you're watching guys talk on there, and then various other topics and premises. It's quite evident that this time that I'm spending with my life right now working on these projects is basically taking up most of the importance. Though I'm still doing podcasts, all the importance is going towards these projects, and I'm unable to really have any valuable opinion here, so powering through that, I have to really see where I'm at with things after the next monumental moment. But shout out Good Pods HQ on X for following me. Shout out Ephra CSR Sun for following me. The only real accounts that have been following me, and a verified account as well. I guess Ephra is like a fashion designer of some sort, and seeing the artwork that people do, and then they just throwing all the stuff on there, and having maybe like 20 listeners. That's pretty good, and shout out to those guys. I just showed up on my feed on YouTube, and then I've got something actually for my news. Sample of something, but actually two, as this first one here is a recent release on the YouTube channel for my current project, that has a finishing touch added to it, and that finishing touch is auto-tune. And then adding in the good guitars, not added in, just literally hearing how this sounds, with being completely unimportant, in contrast to and sitting side by side to the other thing completely unimportant, and that being the sample that I have prepared. But then we'll go kicked right down straight to upcoming projects, with this project I'm working on now having 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 albums before I can actually get to work on the project in its second stage of the evolution, of course, before it reaches stage 3, being wherever I'm going to take it from there, before it finally just kind of becomes either acceptable or not, and that's it. It's that simple. Very difficult process to go through making one-man black metal, but all the completely necessary steps that must be taken to do so. So, dealing with this in the meantime. Like, I just literally don't know what to say about that at all. Other than it's just like gonna be underappreciated, you know? It's really gonna be an underappreciated thing that gets revived later, and then I'm gonna be the guy stuck making things that get revived later. I say fuck that, and I'm ready to fucking clear out all the fucking air and have everything start being made, like, ready right fucking now. Like, I need... It's nice that I set that fucking cutoff point of once I finish these 6 albums, that those will be... I can start really actually working, and then all the shit that I've learned the whole time will be well documented on here, on this podcast. So if you want to help keep the show alive and help me go buy me a cup of coffee or something, hit that, smash that Cash app, Cashtag right here. All the links available in my link tree. That's the little sample, but some of this new stuff I'm working with now, in case you need to know what it is difficult sifting through the dungeon synth, the synth wave, that blues song you just heard with experimental black metal shrouding the whole thing, and then working through that to make this type of black metal that I want to make. So I could use the time necessary before I start seeking bandmates, and in the meantime I have to make sure that I really have all my freaking ducks in a row and start seeking bandmates to be a fun thing, and then doing band practice. As the stuff sounds experimental right now, but there's the shit ton of it that's not experimental, so it's the experimental stuff's eating away at everything else basically. So I'm literally making my own way through that, and hey, it sounds cool in the meantime. So check out all the new content that's out. Happy International Podcast Day. I've got my Cashtag there, podcast name, my name, the project that I'm working on. Right name right here. And I'll even type in the link for you. But what a freaking day. I had a really eventful last couple days posting the videos about this stuff. So you can check that out. And really worth checking out. So I'm gonna let you guys go with me start looking out for the November issue of start looking out for the November issue of Metal Hammer UK pretty soon, because I'm gonna be cracking that one open pretty soon here. So alright guys, pound it out. Oh, real quick too, I didn't double mention this. I don't think I've ever mentioned this really. The cover art you're looking at here, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube or Spotify, or your phone isn't locked. If you're listening to this podcast right now and your phone is locked, unlock your phone and look at the screen. That the cover art for this album is a literal picture of a demon. Like, it's some supernatural ghost hunting shit where I just was possessed to snap a picture of the darkness and emptiness to the side of me, behind me, this face zoomed in on. I have not added any effects. There have been no effects or any alterations done to this photo for the cover art of this album. It's an actual picture of a demon or a ghost or a spirit. Just saying. I don't think I've ever mentioned that on here. Just gonna let the rest of this album play. This is Barbados. Especially because it fades out at the end. Or at least the photograph does. I don't know if I actually mastered this. But I'd say it's a good holiday. I'm pretty stoked about the eventful damages done to my fucking body, jackass style, the last couple days, and then recording some vocals and some guitar, and getting to work on my music. The fucking serious fucking best life, living the dream scenario. So I would appreciate any and all support I get from you guys, even if it's just a hey, nice podcast, I like the show, or tell me why you like it, or something like that. Or sending cash is always appreciated too. So I can go do laundry and get some new sunglasses. I had a really nice pair of Blenders sunglasses recently, and I fucking either broke them or lost them. I don't know, I think I lost them, but they were some pretty good sunglasses. I gotta either replace mine that I got now, or replace them. But it's been an eventful few days here, so pretty tired. Listening to his outros. Cherry on top. But so anyway, for the final closing statements on that type of black metal I'm making right now, it's gonna be nice to get all that experimental shit out of the way so I can focus on the actual fucking ways that I want these albums to sound, and then it's gonna be a total mystery. It's gonna be a complete total fucking mystery. I have no idea how the next projects and next sounds are gonna be, other than the essence, the energy there, the presence being there for how this next stuff is going to sound. It's just there. So the mystery is alive, very much alive on it. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the next November issue of Metal Hammer UK. And also Season 5 of Vault of Doom podcast. I'm Mickey GemInEye, your host, and it's been a very fun time hanging out with you. International Podcast Day. I gotta go. Pound it out.